straight up just driven around for the last 3 hours. I got in my normal entrance and then just drove all the way north for 2 hours. I didn't realize how much time had been going by, but I was just listening to an audiobook and just enjoying the views. And then I got to a little overlook that I stopped at, and then I ate a snack and then just started driving south again. And now I'm at Big Meadows, and I'm gonna go out and walk around, and if it's nice, I'm gonna get my book and start reading. I came out to Big Meadows, take some photos, and maybe like sit around and read. It's so beautiful that it's not happening. I've spent maybe 5 minutes up here and I'm gonna go back to my car. Oh my god, okay. It is. It's gonna be a card reading day. It's gonna be a card reading day. My hands are so cold and I can't really feel my face either. I'm gonna go over to Big Meadows Wayside and go to the bathroom before I just go and find an overlook and just read there till sunset. I was gonna do a hike today. It's not happening. It's not happening. Sometimes when I come to Big Meadows, I like to go into the visitor center and walk around, get something to eat, or do a little shopping around in the Wayside. Sometimes I'll even go up to the lodge and hang out for a bit. It's pretty nice, and they have a bar in the basement where they sometimes do live music. But the crowds today for fall foliage, even in the middle of the day on Wednesday, is just too much. I am not going into any other building today. I refuse. Just driving around, there's so many people, and of course it's a national park and it's the most beautiful time of year, and I'm really happy that people are experiencing it, but I don't like the crowds. That's why I came on a Wednesday. So we are going to skip a lot of the Big Meadows stuff because it is the most popular part of the park, unfortunately. I was also going to do Hawksbill Summit today, but it is so cold and the parking lot was pretty full when I drove past it the first time. And although there were a few more spots when I drove past it the second time, I don't really want to deal with the people on the trail. I don't think my intention was to bring a book up there and like sit at the top of the hike and read up there, but if it's just this cold and it's gonna be even colder on the top of the mountain, I don't think it's gonna be fun. So with the amount of people, I was not expecting this many people, so I think I'm gonna have to just get to an overlook and park there because it might fill up for sunset. So now I need to figure out what overlook I want to park at for sunset. There's quite a few on the way back from here that I really like going to, so now I just have to decide if I want the ones with better views that are closer here, or if I want ones that are closer to my exit so that when I leave I'll be closer to home. I'm gonna keep listening to my audiobook as I go along because it's getting good, and we'll see where I end up. I will definitely finally be pulling out a book though. I'm excited. Overlook. This is one of my favorite places to go for sunset. Unfortunately, over the years it's gotten incredibly crowded, and so even though I'm here right now, there's only 2 other cars. It's like 3 hours before sunset. I am certain that every inch of this overlook is going to be crowded with cars come like an hour or 2 more. So let me show you my little reading space for today. I'm just gonna be sitting in my car, but this is gonna be the view. The sun's gonna dip right behind there. There is a little pull off down that way, so let's go look at that before we get settled in for reading. There's a lady down there. She beat me to it just by a second. So I'm trying to give her some space. Ideally, I would have sat down at this rock you'll see in a second and read down there, but it is just way too windy today. This path is not easy, but it is very short. That's why it's so popular. I'm a little out of breath from the climb back. But I got down there and I noticed that the girl who had beat me by like a minute had her Kindle down there and she had a blanket, and I was like, ooh, girly, you're gonna sit there for 3 hours in the cold and read. So I was like, yeah, I'll be doing my reading in the car. And she says, oh, that's kind of good. And so now she's gonna like rearrange her car so that she can sit out the back and read from the warmth of her car and watch the sunset. So readers unite. I'm gonna cry. I left my books at home. You're like, you're literally joking. I just checked my car. I left my books at home. I planned out the books I wanted to bring with me today. I got here so early just so that I can read before I watch the sunset, and I forgot the damn books at home. Oh my god. I feel so stupid. Like, I'm looking in my car. I brought extra pairs of clothes, I brought extra water, I brought my bear spray, I brought my camera, I brought my extra layers. No books. No books. I can't believe it. Wow. This is turning into an awful vlog. Nothing's happened. No reading. Do I go home? Or do I read Hermione fanfiction on my phone? Maybe I'll read a mini Hermione fanfiction and then decide. Because sunset is still 2 hours away right now. So do I sit here and read Hermione for 2 hours, or do I go home and read it home? Oh my god, I'm so mad at myself. Alright, I'm gonna read one and then check in. Okay, it's been an hour and I've read 3 Hermione one-shots, and it's not looking good too good outside. It started raining for a little bit, and now it's just so cloudy that you can't even tell that it's fall. Like, this is not what I was hoping for. So I think I'm gonna call it quits and go home and either get some work done or do the intended reading today, because I'm pretty upset that I didn't get any of my books done. It was nice to hop back into Hermione. I haven't been allowing myself to do that recently because I want to get through my physical TBR. So that was nice. Yeah, so this was an awful attempt at a Skyline Drive reading vlog. I'm gonna have to do it again soon and maybe pick a better weather day and not forget my freaking books. Like, I literally cannot believe I forgot the books. Oh well, it's alright. Alright, this is take 1. I'm gonna have to do it again soon. So please watch the next one. It's gonna be better, I swear.